Hallöchen, Hallöchen, Hallöchen. Und da bin ich wieder.
You'd have to be insane to want to live in such a place. Even a saint would want to stay dry.
Alles klar. So, das letzte Mal haben wir ja direkt hier vor einem Ereignis aufgehört. Heute wird das Spiel wahrscheinlich sehr quatschlastig werden. Weil wir auch mal so langsam auch zu Konstantin wieder müssen. Und das dementsprechend einfach nur Gelaber ist. Sonst nichts. Ich habe auch generell, das ist jetzt entweder eine Hauptmission noch gewesen oder es war eine... Was gerade ein? Ich wollte gerade sagen, da ist... Hab ich gut pausiert. Oder ist das eine Nebenquest? Das ist eine Nebenquest. Genau. Das ist die letzte Nebenquest. Und wir haben auch nur noch 2 von denen. Ja, komm. Au, au. Quatsch. Man sieht ja gerade echt sehr wenig. Okay, heute noch. Komm. Die Falle nehme ich wieder mit. Warte mal, was war die Elementfalle? Sollte ich mal vielleicht auch mal als Wurfding haben, wenn ich davon noch so viele habe. Rüstungsseite. Ich glaube, die baue ich ja die ganze Zeit, aber dann benutze ich die ja überhaupt nicht. Das ist nicht Sinn. Warte, was? Okay.
Someone lived here.
Das Zeug will ich mittlerweile auch gar nicht mehr mitnehmen. Weg mit dir. Da kommen wir wahrscheinlich nicht durch. Nee.
I can't do that.
Ah, okay. Wieder so ein eigener Bereich. Schubidubidu. Okay, da geht's wieder zurück. Ach! Was? Warte mal. In diesem Bereich muss ich jetzt was finden. Oder nicht? Oder war das auf die Höhle bezogen? Das war auf die Höhle bezogen. Sehe ich hier nichts. Dann würde ich sagen, rennen wir jetzt einfach weiter.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Meal Frictimen. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent. I seem to recall that Saint Matthias is almost always depicted using a similar rosary. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols. They are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dad, enon mil frictamen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, enon mil frictamen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Solacer will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Mil Frichteman.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
50 Gold haben wir erhalten. Mensch. Ja. Viel Geld. Ja, wir können rausnehmen. Okay. Nehmen wir nochmal schnell mit. Das heißt, genau, jetzt können wir zu ihr wieder zurücklaufen. Weil im Grunde... Ja, weil ein Port nicht so viel schneller ist, ehrlich gesagt. Ich glaube nicht. Ich glaube, so einen großen Unterschied macht es jetzt auch nicht mehr aus. Vielleicht 2 Minuten. Das kann man auch schnell laufen. Dann haben wir mal eine Nebenquest fertig. Wahrscheinlich sind wir sogar danach Level Up. Und dann heißt es nur noch labern, labern, labern. Weil wir sind ja schon Level 26 und ich habe das schon ein paar Mal erwähnt. Der letzte Spielstand, den ich habe, war ungefähr Level 27. Deswegen kann da eigentlich nicht mehr viel kommen.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
His chaplet. I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
Ach, Leute.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Mhm, erstmal looten, hör mal. Könnten hier richtige Schätze vergraben sein. Da ist noch eine Leiche. Wie viel habe ich überhaupt? Oh, ist voll. Ja, passt schon. Okay. Ja, wir treffen uns doch woanders. Es wird nicht hier sein, oder? Ach Mann, ich hasse das. Nee. Ich finde hier die Ecke echt verwirrend gemacht. So. Gefährten. So. Kurt raus. Petrus rein. Petrus. Bessere Ring? Nope. Bessere Halskette? Ja. Nope. Oh, Willenskraft 2. Kann das noch einer tragen? Na du. Ja doch. Nee, passt schon. Magische Hilfeheilung. Heißt es aber, ich heile oder der... Also wenn ich heile, kriege ich 20% mehr Heilung? Oder mache 20% mehr Heilung? Oder plus 20? Oder bekomme ich mehr, wenn ich geheilt werde? Das ist nicht so ganz Ja, sichtlich. Ja, ja. Weil nee, wahrscheinlich, wenn man es macht, das kann ja durch Heiltränke sein. Ja. Ich habe hier irgendeinen Gegenstand jetzt bekommen. Irgendwo. Schon so viel Zeug. Ah. Nett, nett, nett. Oh, Willenskraft 4, haha. Habe ich wahrscheinlich noch gar nicht. Okay. Mal kurz wieder alles ablegen. Solange ich keine Geldprobleme oder Schwierigkeiten in der Kampagne habe, ehrlich gesagt, muss ich mich um das alles hier gar nicht kümmern. Heißen. Da muss ich, ne? Ja. Stunden. Ich weiß auch gar nicht, ob man zu spät kommen kann bei sowas. Ja, es sind 13 Stunden, das ist eigentlich ein bisschen too much viel. Ich werde aber trotzdem mal das machen. Wie gesagt, ich glaube teilweise gar nicht, ob man überhaupt zu spät kommen kann. Weil eigentlich wäre ich jetzt 8 Stunden zu spät dran. Also eigentlich müsste diese Quest sofort automatisch abgebrochen sein. Weil, bist halt nicht rechtzeitig da. Aber ich glaube, so ist das Spiel nicht. Ach, guck mal. Gleich Level up. Mensch. Schubidubidu. Los, los, los. Laufen.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Gleich da, bin ich da. Nur ganz kurz was zu trinken geholt, über die Höhle sprechen.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the Enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Ja,
It
versuchen wir es.
seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it, and finally attacked us as we were preparing to join San Matthias.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Supi. Ich meine, bei meinem ersten Durchlauf habe ich das nämlich nicht geschafft. Da hat die Königin, oder beziehungsweise der Boss entschieden, dafür das für sich behalten, also ein Geheimnis bleiben soll. Meine ich. Und ich glaube, das ist alles davon abhängig, was sein Ruf einfach bei dem ist und ob Petrus dabei ist. Ich glaube, die zwei Aspekte sind sehr, sehr wichtig. Wir sind hier fertig. Das heißt, wir gehen wieder zu uns. und laufen dann weiter. Zur nächsten Quest, zur nächsten Hauptquest. Hi. Reisen. Genau. Lüfte das Geheimnis, dann kommt erstmal dahin. Ist erstmal egal wohin. Oh, echt? So genau richtig? Nice. Einen Moment. Ich möchte uns kurz die Quest auswählen und wir können noch schnell Level. Wobei, haha, 3 Punkte hier. Aber erhöht den Schaden, der von hinten ausgeführten Angriffen an Feinden verursacht wird. Ja, klar. Mich gerne. Und nochmal 20% Zorn.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onal Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. But I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people. And you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
This is strange. The 2 tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimin.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Also wieder zum Kardinal. Da waren wir gerade erst. Da waren wir erst gerade, vor ein paar Minuten. Ja gut, wenn man jetzt halt immer wüsste, ne, in welcher Reihenfolge man am besten diese Quests macht, damit man nicht immer hin und her reisen müsste, sondern ja, und einfach einmal irgendwo hinreist. Deswegen warte ich auch das mit dem Konstantin, weil ich weiß, alles am Ende geht immer zu Konstantin. Und deswegen quatsche ich momentan mit dem nicht. Sonst auch dauert, mein Gott, jetzt laufe ich aber die ganze Zeit falsch. So auch dort immer wieder auftauchen müssen. Das ist einfacher, wenn wir dann irgendwann einmal hingehen und dann sofort 2, 3 Gespräche haben. Weil ich meine, nach der Quest gehst du auch wieder zu Konstantin. Hä? Nee, richtig, ja.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Ja.
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp, created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
Okay. Ja, wir kriegen endlich Truppen. So. Ja, einmal rechts und dann wieder einmal links müssen wir laufen. Und dann links, rechts und dann nächste links. Dann sind wir ja hier schon da. Nur noch den Eingang finden.
It's blocked.
Ja, boah, Alter! Was ist mit euch? Ernsthaft? Diese eine Tür?
It's blocked.
Ich muss ernst jetzt komplett einmal raus und rumlaufen.
And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And... Soldiers! The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, de Sade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Ah, Schwächling. Eine Granate, alle tot. Ja. Kann ich wieder abhauen, ne? Gut. Ach, das ist das Lager. Oh. Ja, komm, dann laufe ich hier. Ja, weiß ich nicht, ob das jetzt so viel langsamer wäre, wenn ich von hier aus erstmal wieder zu meinem Wohnraum laufe. Dann muss ich ja einmal rausporten und wieder rein. Ob das jetzt so unglaublich viel schneller ist. Ja, oder ob man nicht sagt, komm, da, genau da muss ich hin. Ja, komm, das ist direkt hier wirklich nebenan. Komm, noch nebenbei ein bisschen aufsammeln. Ja, aber ein Punkt, die Intuition ist echt nicht schlecht, dass man hier alles sieht. Ja, kein Bock. Mit so Schwächlingen gebe ich mich nicht ab. Einfach weiter.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Jo.
Yes, let's. Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed, an excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
Attacke! Attacke! Nur nicht ab!
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Ist hier was drin? Nö. Oh, hab ich gar nicht gesehen. Da sind halt Magier, ne? Keine Rüstung.
Intervene quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Dieses Verzeichnis listet die Gefangenen auf, die im Lager festgehalten wurden oder werden. Es gibt keine Namen, nur kurze Beschreibungen und eine Schätzung ihres Alters. Es schildert auch die Art und Weise, wie sie behandelt wurden und ob sie bekehrt oder wieder ins Licht gerufen wurden. Letztere sind die weitaus zahlreicheren. Also sind mehr gestorben.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Okay. Nichts drin. Interessant. Wir stehen hier einfach nur so. Ja gut. Hä? Oh nee. Oh nee. Hä? Wo? Ein Bug. Ja. Ich kann noch nichts anvisieren. Ja, ist ein Bug. Geil. Toll. Richtig geil. Oder? Jetzt nicht? Okay. Das war jetzt aber komisch. Dieses Notizbuch, das wahrscheinlich für die Wachen des Lagers bestimmt ist, listet alle Inquisitoren auf, die berechtigt sind, das geheime Lager zu betreten. Der Name vom Vater Claudius taucht auf zusammen mit vielen anderen Namen, die dir unbekannt sind, aber Mutter Kardinalin Cornelia sicherlich interessieren würde. Ja, also praktisch eine ganze Liste von Verrätern. Raus aus dem Raum, ey. Das ist ja dumm gewesen mit dem Bug. Also es hätte tatsächlich jetzt auch echt blöd enden können, so dass ich laden muss. Ich speichere lieber mal.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Okay, sonst ist hier nichts. Dieses Geschäftsbuch listet alle Ausgaben des Ordo Luminis auf, darunter auch die für das geheime Lager, die Kosten für seinen Bau und seinen Betrieb.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Kurz looten. Oh, den habe ich es nicht aufgesammelt. Dann würde ich sagen, Taler. Hallöchen. Machen wir das Ding hier platt.
what you're capable of.
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Die mir schöne blaue Sachen an. Hier in der Sackgasse. Ich würde mal sagen, wahrscheinlich muss ich da hoch. Nicht. Hier nicht. Und hier hoch? Irgendwo hoch muss ich. Okay. Nein. Wobei. Na gut, wenn ich schon hier bin.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Okay. Ja. Jetzt bin ich natürlich direkt neben dem Feuer. Jetzt kann ich auch mit porten. Nein, das nicht. Das ist jetzt natürlich deutlich schneller. Wieder falsch gelaufen, ne? Ja, ja, das bin ich. Jetzt gibt's Gequatsche und EP.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Cool. Genau, jetzt müssen wir wieder zum Einwohnermeldeamt müssen wir. Wenn es mich halt nicht komplett täuscht, kommt jetzt diese Phase, die ich auch meinte, dass wir sehr viel hin und her reisen müssen und immer nur von Gespräch zu Gespräch hüpfen, meine ich. Da ich meine eben auch auf jeder Insel bzw. Karte schon waren, dementsprechend schon auch alles erforscht haben. Komm, kaufen wir ganz kurz Rohstoffe, falls es dann doch wieder upgraden möchte. Nein, das Zottelige will ich nicht. Nein, das eigentlich auch nicht. Wunderschön. Kieferzeug brauchen wir, wenn wir noch Fallen herstellen wollen. Und Roheisen auch, weil wir Munition brauchen. Ja, ist immer so ein Falls.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lesser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Teleme here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lesser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Garant of our clan. Anything more?
No.
I need to be going.
So, das heißt, wenn ich es richtig noch im Kopf habe, eine Quest nur noch. Nee, doch nicht. Sprich mit Konstantin. Informiere Konstantin. Ja. Genau, das meinte ich. Am Ende gehen müssen wir immer zu Konstantin. Und das ist es jetzt nämlich. Jetzt gehen wir zu Konstantin. Haben direkt 2 Gespräche hintereinander. Und dann gucken. Mit 2 Quests, die wir abgeben können. Heißt, wieder Level up. Das wäre natürlich super. Geht weg. La 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 la.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else. I'm going to die.
No, no, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago, and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Naughts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Naughts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell me.
Silence! We have little time and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Kurt muss dabei sein. Dann würde ich sagen, Petrus.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine.
Was?
You're in no condition to fight.
Tag so viel.
We must also think about the
Mich jetzt gerade.
including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Morange.
We must hurry before the
Nein,
guard can
verdammt.
act.
Wollte ich jetzt so nicht. Was zum Teufel trage ich denn so viel? Ja, wiederverwerten, meinetwegen. Eigentlich wegen Rüstung am meisten. Boah, was? Warum ist sie so schlecht? Was? Die ist nicht gedacht. Oh, einzigartig. Ja, aber die ist besser. Die ist viel besser. Wieder fast da. Okay, ich würde dann die einzigartige wieder verwerten. Und die auch. Da habe ich mir ein bisschen Platz erkauft.
Lord de Cossillon! The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Gut. Alter. Ficken euch. Bächlinge. Oh. Und bei Granaten tut's doch auch. Und da rein. Ich bin gerade Level 27 geworden.
Lord Minister! The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
I follow you. Oh. Ich habe diese Sackgasse. Follow me da nicht hin. Das ist mein Follow. Weg mit dir. Kleines Getier. Alles unten. Und da. Falsche Richtung.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You are dear to me as well.
You are safe here. You will be safe here.
Ach, ich dachte schon, das ist ein Gegner, ey. das wieder hoch. Oh, noch mehr Loot. Loot. Hallöchen. So, 2 Häuser nach links.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Hallöchen. Wann muss ich jetzt? Warne. Okay. Dann gehen wir erstmal hier. Ernsthaft? Schau.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose?
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
Ja, hier,
If it's a
Geld.
question of money, how much did they promise you?
A lot, my lord.
You should be ashamed of your cupidity. Here, this should do it. Well?
Your Excellency is extremely generous. I shall leave immediately.
Easy. Geld, nichts mehr wert, hör mal. So viel Loot, wie ich hier bekomme, ist das mehr als die 100, die ich gerade bezahlt habe. Wieder voll. Das ist das Problem, wenn man sich hier alles einverleibt. Oh Gott. Das ist mein Problem, glaube ich gerade. Dass es da keine Schnelltaste für gibt. Nein, das wollte ich nicht so. Gut, dann kann ich auf die Qualität achten. Qualität ist halt viel mehr aussagend. Ja, können wir da lang. Alles Gegner? Alles Gegner. Zack. Zack. Lass mal looten. Mensch, das ist ja gleich
Make
wieder.
preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach it discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us?
But what are you doing here? Civilians are not allowed to enter the compound. Lay down your arms and surrender!
That's not happening.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my... And death to the others! May the shadowing...
Ja. Das kommt doch, wenn man sich mit mir anlegt. Muss ich jetzt hier alles umnieten? Och man, Leute, ihr steht aber hardcore immer im Weg. Das ist wirklich. Die ganzen Türen sind ein bisschen versperrt. Dann geht's auch nicht weiter. Hi.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
Darum.
Protect me in the battle!
Dir. Oh, ich hab einen Knöpfe. 2. Der ist aber schade. Das ist der nächste. Wir haben die Anweisung, Kommandant, wir haben die Anweisung gewissenhaft befolgt. Sollten die Mission fehlschlagen, wird eine Eskorte außerhalb der Kaserne auf dich warten, um dich sicher zu den Docks zu bringen, wo das von dir angeforderte Schiff der Nauten auf dich warten wird, bereits abzulegen. Leutnant Werner.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
Let's go. Das ist wieder runterrennen.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to fight.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
Hm. Tja, wer kommt denn mit Schießerei, ne? Würde ich sagen.
Come here, you pathetic dog.
Wir kommen mit dem Messer nicht nur für Schießerei, sondern zum Bombenwerfen auch noch. Ja. Glück, dass er überleben darf. Oh, jetzt werde ich wahrscheinlich hochgeportet.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander before he got away.
Barely, but alas, his lieutenants managed to escape.
I care little for the underlings. The Commander will pay for all of them. Do you happen to know the punishment we practice for treason? Oh yes. I remember now. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it.
As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En Onmil Frichteman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the Elder of the Council. Ask him for his help.
I beg you, cousin. Go and find Glendan. Do all that he requires. Offer him all that he desires. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. My life is in your hands. And those of so many others.
I will do all in my power. I have already promised you. Where can I find this Glendan?
He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Teleme are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, okay. Bin ich jetzt fertig. Triff dich mit Gländer. Bittet Cecilius, dem Heiler von Santos, um Hilfe. Ach so. Ah. Sprich mit Petrus. Nee, dann machen wir mit Petrus. Petrus? Sprich mit Petrus. Ja, mein Gott. Ja, wieso machen wir das Sound wechselt? So.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds, but the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Ja.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the Saint.
Ja, genau, der ist ja schon in Europa.
Your skills.
Wir bleiben nämlich so. Okay. Dann machen wir es mal ganz schnell. Ganz schnell. Und es ist nicht hier. Das schnell nach Hause laufen. Bidubidubidub. Eisen. Munition erstellen, wenn ich jetzt wirklich kämpfen soll. Ja, 44 Schuss. Magische Pfeil. Warum habe ich so viel von dem Zeug? Upsala. Habe ich es von bisschen übertrieben. Eine Fallen setze ich halt nie ein. Großer Heiltrank. Das ist unglaublich. Zack. Alles ins Inventar. Wenn es nicht Gold ist, interessiert es mich ehrlich gesagt gar nicht mehr. Ich habe trotzdem noch so viel Scheiß mit mir. Ekelig. Den ganzen Rotz auch nur weg. Toll. Hat fühlt gar nichts gewogen. Es wiegt nie so viel. Ja, gut, Munition. Ja, auch die ganzen Tränke. Weißt du was? Pass mal auf. Gut. Willst du sicher eine schicke neue Waffe haben? Das gebe ich lieber für dich aus. Okay, warte mal kurz. Wo ist mein Charakter? Ja. Ich würde jetzt mal die ganzen Tränke verkaufen. Zorn brauche ich nicht, Stärke nicht. Ganz ehrlich, Flink habe ich auch nie benutzt. Ich behalte mal die. Ausdauer weg. Resistenztränke, ganz ehrlich. Auch nie benutzt. Magietränke brauche ich nicht. 28! Heiltränke, die großen behalte ich, die kleinen nicht. Wiederbelebung auch nicht einmal benutzt, Wiederbelebung. Was wiegt denn hier so viel? Ich glaube, es ist meine reguläre Ausrüstung, die so viel wiegt. Ja, wenn ich das hier mal verkaufen könnte. Und Level Up. Ja, eine Stärke wäre halt gut gewesen. Kann ich wahrscheinlich viel mehr tragen. Oder Ausdauer. Stärke oder Ausdauer? Ist egal. Erhöht die maximale Munitionskapazität. Ja, aber es hat nichts mit Gewicht dann zu tun. Ja. Ich will so ein Buch machen. Ach, in die Arena muss ich reingehen. Ja, easy. Lalala.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel, your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Okay. Okay. Zuckerstange, ich habe eine Lolli für dich. Muss ich wieder bis zum Abend warten?
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
Ja, das ist
True. You're right. Let's come back later.
Ach ja. Muss ich jetzt zum Wagen, zur Wohnung. Ich überlege gerade. Ja, komm. Doch, machen wir erstmal die Nebenquest. Erst Nebenquest, ja. Und dann noch die Hauptquest. Das ist auch wahrscheinlich die letzte Petrus-Quest und dann ist das Ding vorbei. Ich meine, ihr habt schon den Zustand von Konstantin gesehen. Das ist, geht gegen Ende die Geschichte mittlerweile. Bis zur Nacht. Oh, 2 Stunden. Dann laufen wir mal. Im Zweifel wahrscheinlich mit Gold kann man überreden. So viel Geld wie wir haben, zahle ich einfach mal alles. Und so viele Klamotten auf Lager, dass ich die im Zweifel auch einfach verkaufen kann. Wenn irgendwann mal das Geld knapp ist.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
You have a reputation of being a first-class manipulator.
Wait, at least listen to our proposal.
You really take me for an idiot? Gentlemen, teach them not to mess with me again.
Okay.
Protect me in this battle.
To my help.
Move away. Things. How are we going to influence Cornelia's bets without candy cane?
Have faith, my child. Let's start by searching.
Zuckerstange. Man hat mir von einem beispiellosen Kampf zwischen dem hochrangigen Mitglied der Kongregation und einem Veteranen der Arena erzählt. Sollte ich mir das genauer ansehen? Die Quoten sind noch nicht besonders attraktiv, aber vielleicht weißt du mehr als ich. Ich erwarte in Kürze von dir zu hören. Hinterlasse mir eine Botschaft an unserer üblichen Stelle, dem toten Briefkasten. Sei vorsichtig, noch mehr als normalerweise. Ich vermute, dass ich beobachtet werde. Oh, Brief der Mutter Kardinalin an Zuckerstange.
Petrus, your prayers have been answered. This crook had a letter from Cornelia on him and a key.
My child, this letter confirms that our plan may work. Cornelia is interested in your fight.
She also mentioned a secret letterbox for returning the mail. This key probably opens it.
If that is the case, all we have to do is slip in a letter from Candy Cane. I've got it. We'll slip a fake one in, advising him to bet on the fact you will hold on for 5 minutes.
This letterbox is probably not far from here.
Wait, my child. I will first write this fake letter for Cornelia.
Petrus, you would make the perfect criminal.
There is no light without shadow. The enlightened knows it, and knows how to guide the righteous ones.
Okay. Wohin? Alles klar, rechts rum. Rechts rum ist kürzer. Ja, nee, komm. Solche Kämpfe lasse ich mich jetzt gerade gar nicht mehr ein. Das lohnt sich. Bin ich falsch gelaufen? Ja, ich bin falsch gelaufen. Lohnt sich gar nicht mehr. Ja, außer euch. Aber ich muss es tatsächlich töten. Ihr habt es doch nicht anders gewollt. Okay, das heißt, jetzt muss ich wieder schlafen gehen. Oh. Aber danach ist das Ding auch wieder fast vorbei. Ach, vorbei, was wird kommen? Machen wir nur nebenbei hier die Quest.
Excuse me, are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in dreadful pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guard's rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered. We're looking for a cure, but...
Now that's a true miracle that you require. And I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want. Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to ease the governor's pain. But do not feed on vain hopes. There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
Thousand thanks, Cecilius.
May the illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you find this cure that we need so desperately.
I have not lost hope.
Cecilius is an extraordinary healer. I'm certain he'll be able to at least alleviate Constantine's pain.
If I were in your position, I wouldn't put too much trust in magic, but it's often disappointing.
All I'm hoping for is that he will manage to give my cousin some time and some respite while we look for an antidote.
Okay, 23 Stunden. Muss ich umkriegen. Speichern. Ich hätte 3 Stunden drüber, aber scheiß drauf. Ist ja anscheinend dem Spiel völlig egal. Ah, kommt man pünktlich, kommt man 8 Stunden zu spät. Alles das Gleiche. Ich wollte das im echten Leben machen. Wir treffen uns um 5 Uhr. Du kommst also um 2 Uhr morgens. Ja, bin noch rechtzeitig da. Ich wette mit dir, spätestens jetzt hätte man alle 5 Herausforderungen hier in der Arena machen müssen, um den Champion herauszufordern.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Sure.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena. And may the better fighter win.
Boah, der hält ja gar nichts aus. Epischer Kampf.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Epischer Kampf, 3 Schüsse, Gegner ist tot. Gefühl, dass wenn wir die jetzt erpressen, die Kardinalen, dass auch hier ist das so storytechnisch nicht zu Ende, dass wir auch hier keine Aufträge mehr und so weiter bekommen. So, dann laufen wir jetzt mal zu ihr. Schubidubidu, 120 Meter. 100 Meter. So, nur noch die Treppen rauf und dann wäre schon wieder fast da. Und da muss ich gucken, was da noch die Quest ist. Weil ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob man alle 3 Heiler fragen sollte oder nur einen. Wenn es nur einer ist, dann ja, ist die Quest ja schnell zu Ende gewesen.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, Desade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Next Quest. Achso. Oh, tatsächlich, doch. Du musst alle 3 aufsuchen. Ja, machen wir das. Ist ja nicht schwer. Das aufsuchen. Dann werde ich mal Petrus wieder aus der Gruppe rausnehmen. Und dafür dann unsere Inselbewohnerin reintun. Nope. Aus Siora rein. Weiter.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Oh, gut, direkt neben mir. Das ist ja nicht so weit.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beurtir tu madre, nächste. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Donegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. I must be going.
Okay, noch jemand? Hä? Oh, ich habe wohl noch irgendeine Frage vergessen.
I'm in need of your...
I hear you.
Wahrscheinlich die Aggressivfrage.
That these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive.
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaigse. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn. Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Moin Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No. But some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly. I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries. Look, I really need you to tell me what you know about the cause of these attacks.
I regret I cannot speak words about something you would not understand. And as you say, it is only an intuition.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Moin Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Moin Shakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Moin Shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection. Could you tell me anything about the missionaries?
They are monosynaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman.
The one who's also missing?
Yes. He was very brave. I hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them.
Tell me about the Tenlans, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Very well. I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest nearby.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
I must leave now.
Alles klar. Dann noch eine letzte Person. Ach, da kann ich so Waffen reparieren. Dann mache ich das mal ganz schnell.
Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Almanawi than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men, the Renaig say. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it. Nothing more.
I must be going.
So, jetzt noch die letzte Person. Und dann können wir mal losgehen.
Good day. My name is Desardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Doneigad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother. And the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlans. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back, because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. Did your brother know the other girl who disappeared?
Yes. It is because of that girl that he fought with the Mindshakers.
Could she be the source of his happiness of late?
I don't think so. They have been friends since they were little. And she is promised to another.
A promise can be broken. And it might be the reason your brother has kept it secret.
Perhaps. But what would it matter? He would not have fled with her. Not without saying farewell.
What can you tell us about the Tenlands?
They are beasts that live near water, rivers or coasts. In all our memories, only if you approach their nests do they anger and attack. But lately...
Yes, Katasak told me they attacked the villagers. Could you point me in the direction of their nest?
I know where to find one, but there are certainly more. My brother should not have left the village alone. But for a while now, he does not share my fears for him.
Could you tell me about the missionaries?
The Mindshakers. They came here to take us to a marvelous village. They said it was a perfect place, where all is shining in light, and where there is no danger.
Their words seem to have been to your liking.
A place full of peace is a dream. Here we must fight to survive, since the Tenlands have grown angry. And now their stories of light are difficult to imagine. It seems like a beautiful place, though. But my brother fought with them. They gave trouble to a young girl, one of his friends. He told me that these Mindshakers were liars, that they were hurting the more innocent young. I don't really know what to think. If they took them, could you tell them to give them back? There is no fair trade for our children.
This story about the fight compels me to at least ask them some questions. I must be leaving. It seems our two missing youths were together here. No need for a seer to see that there must have been something more than friendship between them.
Okay, Moment. Da muss ich jetzt nur kurz einen richtigen Weg wieder finden. Ja, weil hier alles ein bisschen undurchsichtig ist, wo man lang gehen kann. Gucken wir uns mal hier die Ecke an.
Given the presence of the Tenlands in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Oh. Ach, die Viecher.
Let's kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Auf mich anzuspucken. Nö, dann gehen wir jetzt erstmal die ganzen Dinge zerstören. Das ist aber heftig, ey. So viel Zwischenzeug für um einen Heiler zu holen. Missionar. So, ich mach erstmal das hier alles fertig. Nach und nach.
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. The nest must be close to here.
Ah, da ist es nicht.
Storm, the ideal moment. I must kill the dog for destruction.
Und das letzte. Nee, komm. Auch nicht. Gar keinen Bock. Ich versuche jetzt sowieso mittlerweile eher die Gegner alle zu vermeiden. Wenn man jetzt nicht unbedingt braucht. Okay, da oben ist das nächste Nest. Machen wir mal das Platz. So. Okay.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Ich werde auf jeden Fall noch Level 28 erreichen. Das steht fest.
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying The third nest is destroyed. The master hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Gehen wir mal dahin. Ist jetzt zum Glück alles hier in den Nähe.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
Mhm. Okay. Den scheren wir. Vielleicht finden wir irgendwas. Könnte es sein? Eine Höhle?
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
Things are about to get dark.
3 corpses. One is older than the other. The 2 others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate. Let's return to the village.
Nachricht, die bei einem toten Missionar gefunden wurde. Hilarius, sei besonders vorsichtig, wenn du das große weiße Tennland in diese Höhle bringst. Es ist unglaublich wild und die anderen Bestien befolgen seine Befehle. Unser ganzer Plan hängt davon ab, also gib dir Mühe, nicht zu einem weiteren seiner Opfer zu werden.
Their families need to be informed. Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Okay. Also wieder zurück. Ich würde jetzt sagen, wir gehen dahin. Und bringen sie alle um. Weil das hätten die jetzt ehrlich gesagt verdient. Dem Choice. Moment. Da können wir uns nicht hinporten, das ist kein Feuer. Ja. Ah, wir müssen dahin laufen. Dann sieht man wieder, dass die respawnen, aber das hätte die nicht. Und da rennen wir jetzt auch wieder durch. Mensch, sind sie wieder Aufträge? No.
Good day. I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
I fought against a great number of Tenlins. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault.
Ich würde sie eigentlich eher töten, ehrlich gesagt. Hätte sie verdient. Einfach weg mit der Scheiße. Okay, ich porte mich jetzt dahin. Schneller. Ja. Hä? Da. So. Okay, die Opfer informieren.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Sir Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of the Great Tenlin, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel on Olmenawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now.
Jetzt noch die letzte und dann müssten wir eigentlich fertig sein mit dem Dorf. Und dann können wir zum letzten Heiler gehen. Und damit dann auch diese Hauptquest wieder abschließen.
Well, Onolmanawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a tendon crossed their path. I found both of them, in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlans might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onolmanawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced to your end. You did well on Almanawi. Now they shall be able to find the rest.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
Werden wir jetzt einfach zu Konstantin geportet? Ah, tatsächlich.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisach, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Urnaxe, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you.
The mage doctor of Thélème put on quite a show of light. Lovely. But it had no remedial effect. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Okay. Dann würde ich erstmal sagen, kurz, ja, Tribute verteilen. Tatsächlich aber brauche ich nicht. Ich würde tatsächlich einfach nur warten. Vielleicht kriege ich hier noch ein Attribut. Beweglichkeit 5. Dann endlich das legendäre Schwert nehmen. Okay, ja, eine Quest nur noch. Die letzte. Auf geht's. Auf geht's, ab geht's, 3 Tage wach. So, echt schön in dem Spiel, dass wir gefühlt niemals schlafen müssen. Also, es existieren Zeitangaben etc. Das ist schön und gut, aber eigentlich völlig egal in dem Spiel. Ich will das legendäre Schwert. Legendäre Schwert. Was legendär ist. Der Rest kann in das Inventar. Wenn ich es nicht mehr brauche. Wobei kann Gut das nehmen? Nee. Nein. Nein. Keine Kraft 4. Ja, das ist das Problem. Die meisten können es gar nicht nehmen. Dann würde ich jetzt schnell wieder reisen. Super. Genau.
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors?
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the Guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
Alles klar.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Raynor and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
If Petrus were here, he would probably tell us to do the exact opposite.
That old fox is as sly as ever. But I don't see what you're getting at.
There's a group in San Mateus that could make someone disappear in broad daylight, without anyone saying anything about it.
Those mad inquisitors.
Exactly. It might not be easy to convince our good friend Aloysius, but it's worth a try.
You're right. And if we bring Petrus, he will surely help us sway the Inquisitor. I must say, this is a horrid solution. But if anyone deserves it, it's that bastard Herman. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then. Agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Ja, aber erst trotzdem die Quest weiter. Oh, das ist schön.
Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No. This building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Wurst Tierse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder.
Ach so, okay.
How can I will return.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
Time and mine. Okay. Oh, warte mal, was? Die Glinde? Wo ist denn? Wer ist die Glinde? Aber gut. Wir in der Stadt so was machen können. In einem Stück. Das finde ich immer super, wenn du in einem Gebiet 2 Quests gleichzeitig machen kannst. Glinde. Ja. Nee, machen wir jetzt erstmal das hier. Ah, okay, das ist der Typ ganz oben. Oder? Ja. Was? Achso, da ist der Katapesch.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I'm looking to meet Enomil Frichterman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bladnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier. Take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katasak. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes. I must go.
Und wieder zurück. So, jetzt können wir schnell noch die andere Quest machen. Ja, der Vorteil ist natürlich an den persönlichen Quests, die sind niemals wirklich lang. Die Charaktere hier haben auch nicht so einen krassen, ich sag mal, Tiefgang. Hey, bin ich auf die Nerven. du mein Mann?
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out.
Das war, glaube ich, nicht die Quest, oder?
Thank you.
Nein, war sie nicht. Habe ich jetzt noch eine? Das nur, weil ich zufällig jetzt hier war. Mensch, da glaube ich schon fast, dass ich Level 29 noch werde. Wenn das so weitergeht.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Okay. Wird direkt irgendwo hingeportet. Dann bin ich mal gespannt. Stimmt, ich bin ja sofort in der Stadt. Das geht aber flott. Eigentlich wollte ich noch den Pastor mitnehmen. Aber okay, dann nicht.
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Politics. The curse of our society. I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nö.
Nothing.
Remember that the...
Remember. Remember. Nicht vor Dezember. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt zum Hermann. Das ist der richtige Eingang? Nein, das ist die Schenke. Mein Gott, dass die auch nicht rausgehen können. Ne? Wenn man nicht auf die Tür guckt. Im Keller. Lalalala. Da lang. Hallöchen.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Sieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So, what can I do for you?
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why, and they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
Okay.
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Exactly. Come see... Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Okay, also wieder hoch. Ist hier nicht immer eine Werkbank? Natürlich nicht. Gehen wir mal raus. Ich hoffe irgendwo hier in der nächsten Werkbank. Natürlich nicht. Warum auch? Alter, was ist das für eine Kaserne? Muss ich wer weiß wohin laufen für eine blöde Werkbank. La. Da ist sie, die Werkbank. Einen Moment.